What did he do?
Basically, wait, hold on. 4, 2, 3. Okay, yeah. So basically, he's telling me how he met this girl, right? And basically, this girl was like begging him to date him, and if he didn't date her, he was gonna have a panic attack, right? So I'm like, oh, okay, if you want to date her, go ahead. Like, that's fine. I'm your best friend. So, like, go ahead, right? I don't care if you date her. So he's like, oh, no, I don't want to, yada, yada, yada. I don't want to date her. And I'm like, okay. So everything goes by, and he talk about somehow the girl is forcing him to match with him, match like PFPs, stuff like that, and put her in his bio and stuff like that, and to post her on his story. So
Really?
just like complaining about it, and I'm like, oh, don't. And he's like, why? She's posting me on her story. I'm like, never mind. So there was one thing that irritated me. Like, he was complaining about how she was forcing him to put her on his story, but then when I say don't, then all of a sudden he was like, why? Like, she's posting me on his story. That didn't make no sense. So I don't. Never mind. So next day, I open TikTok as I'm getting ready for school in the morning, and I see an 8-hour call, and it says on call with my bae, yada yada yada, and then I see in his bio it says the girl's name is like Shy or something like that. It says Shy, my bae, stuff like that, and then. And then I was texting Julius and like, oh, so we're lying because he lied to me about how he doesn't like her. But this, if you don't like somebody, why are you gonna be on an 8-hour call with them? Be so for real.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, so we're lying now? Like, if you liked her, why didn't you just say that? Yada, yada, yada. I don't know why you're doing this. And I got to a whole argument with him, yada, yada, yada. Then I said I'm done with him, so I blocked him. Then he started texting me on TikTok, right? And because he was being weird, I started being weird back. And I reposted on my TikTok. I posted, oh, like when that one person you trust lies to you, yada, yada, yada. And it was like a bunch of messages. And it said all that is a lie and all that, right? And he stalks my repost and he takes a picture of my repost and he sent it to the chats, right? And he's like, this is making me have second thoughts of texting you. And I'm like, no, I was like, nobody forced you to text me and stuff like that. And he was like begging, saying, I'm sorry, yada yada. He was, during this whole fight, he was literally on call with her, which means that they had a whole all-nighter.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's begging, saying that I'm sorry, yada yada yada, and all that. And I'm like, oh, this that. Like, and then like I felt bad after, so I said I was sorry, yada. We both said sorry. Then fast comes to yesterday. SCD was texting me. She's like, yo, Mina, what happened to you and Julius now? And I'm like, what do you mean? How do you know? She's like, oh, Julius told me. And why is Julius telling off our business? Because that's weird. Why is he doing that? So then after I tell Juice, I tell SCD the whole story, right? And then SCD was calling him weird and stuff like that. And then today I was hanging out with my friends all day, and then my friends gave me, hold on. My friends gave me like a dare for me to like text Julius, right? And then I texted Julius something, right? And then Julius was like saying like this that, like, oh, you made me look like I wasn't nothing, yada yada yada. You didn't give me a chance to explain. And I'm like, yeah. And it was like yeah. So after I was like, what? And bro, I'll literally send screenshots. Like, I'll send screenshots in private DM.
Okay.